Hi guys. So, how's your afternoon going? Listen, I have a question. Have you guys ever been cut off in traffic and it made you so angry? Oh gosh. Okay, I'm on the way to the doctor's office, right? And I'm just driving. And then all of a sudden, this person just cuts in front of me. No signal lights, no nothing. Just, and I'm like, what the heck? I hate that. And right before that, before I got onto the interstate, someone just made a turn. And we were going like 55, 60, something like that, and it just turned, and I'm like, okay, so is that what we're doing now? People don't use their signal lights anymore. I mean, what's going on? Oh my goodness, I hate that. And then when you're driving and somebody just cuts in front of you, don't you just hate that? When I went to Dallas last year to go visit my nephew, well, Texas, I put it that way. He's not in Dallas. But anyway, we went out there, and he was driving my daughters and I back to the airport, and people were just cutting in front of each other. Like, it was the craziest thing. And he said that the term that they use out there is that they call it boss hogging. I was like, what? Boss hogging? I was like, okay, I never heard of that before, but either way, I mean, that just gets on my nerves, especially when I'm trying to drive as safe as possible, looking before I go, and making sure that I turn my signal light, because I've been in several wrecks, in my lifetime. I try to be as careful as possible. I try to always make sure that I turn my signal light on before I turn. And if I know that it's a significant curve that's coming up, or what, if I know the area, I'll put my signal light on before I even, get to the turn. That just made me angry. Oh, that's a pet peeve. Well, I'm just pulling up to the doctor's office now. So I'm going to go in. This is my follow-up to the dermatologist. So I'll check back in with you guys in a little while to let you know what happens. They just want to meet with me, probably just to see how I'm doing on the new medicine that they put me on. And really, to be honest with you, the significant thing that I've noticed, or the most significant thing that I've noticed, is that I'm not shedding anymore. I mean, I hardly ever shed. And that, aside from the itching and the swelling and, the discomfort, the flaking and the shedding probably was one of the worst. Even though it didn't hurt me, it made me so self-conscious. And, the clothes that I had to wear certain clothes, and when I wore black, I had to take a lint brush, and I was constantly, just raking my clothes, trying to get the shed off. And then by the time I get one side done, then my arm has done, the shed from my arm has gotten on the other side. And I just was like, slacks. I couldn't wear, the shed would get on my slacks. I would go to the bathroom and I'd have to wipe the toilet down, and and I'd take off my pants, or my changing clothes. That's why for a long time I didn't go shopping. I didn't go to people's houses. I didn't go to the bathroom in public. It's just so much that I didn't do because of that shedding, because it's so embarrassing. Oh my goodness, it's so embarrassing. And it causes you to be more self-conscious, because you're shedding, so you have to change your routine. You have to change and hold back from things that you would normally do, because you don't want to be embarrassed, because you don't want to leave shed everywhere. During the holidays, I didn't go to a lot of my relatives' houses and stuff. I was just starting to feel a little better, and well, no, that was actually before I went into the hospital. I knew I was shedding, so I wouldn't go to their houses. You know, I mean, and people are like, well, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, well, I'm okay. I'm just gonna stay home today. You know, I'll see you all later. And it does something to you. It really does. It changes you. But you know, at this point, I'm gonna go in here to the doctor and see what they have to say. I'll check back in with you guys later. Talking to you guys has kind of made me a little more calm, because when I first got on, boy, I was steaming. Ooh, because that person had just cut in front of me, and then the person before that had just made that quick turn. Ooh, I was mad. Comment below and let me know, what are some of y'all pet peeves? That's people not using their signal light. That's one of them. That's one of them for me. Y'all comment below and let me know what you think. Tell me what your pet peeves are. I like to know. All right, I'll check in with you guys later on. Bye.